Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video on my piercings because I love piercing videos myself. Basically, I'm going to be ranking them in order of least painful to most painful. I have 11 piercings, unless you count like these two as a pair, but I count them separately, so there are 11 piercings. I'm going to be talking about pain, kind of like how it felt to get them done, and all that stuff. I am planning on doing a video about piercings I want in the future and like piercings I'll never get because I love those videos myself. Let's just hop into this. So I'm not going to be talking about the pain of getting my lobes done because I don't really remember, but I do have my two first ones. I do want to get my seconds. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I got those when I was so younger and I don't remember getting them done. But after that, the one it didn't hurt to get done was my tongue. It didn't hurt getting it done, but the aftercare on a tongue piercing, very interesting. It hurt so bad to do the aftercare. Basically, I remember like when I went and got it done, you basically just feel the needle going through your tongue, which you would think would hurt, right? It didn't. Weirdly, I was very surprised. But then the aftercare, with how swollen it was, it just hurt so bad. Actually, with my tongue piercing, my mouth is actually smaller than normal. Basically, with that long barbell that you get pierced with, it was pushing back every time I like would swallow, basically, and it started to tear on my tongue, so I had to change my tongue piercing out faster than you should. So my whole tongue piercing experience was interesting, and my tongue is actually the first like piercing I got after my lobes. Not that we're going in order, but it was an experience. Let's just put it at that. So next on the pain scale would probably be my belly button. I'm not going to show this one because the only reason this one's ranked next is it didn't really hurt, but there was more of a pinch than my tongue. The aftercare has been really easy. I like the look of a belly button ring. After a belly button, I'd have to put in my Helix, which is actually one of my newer ones. This is it right here. I asked to get the horseshoe in. Gotta say, I recommend getting a little stud in first. I just wanted everything to match, and like the stud wasn't gonna match. So Piercer did recommend me putting in the other thing. This one, it was a pinch, really. That's all it was. I kind of overreacted in my video. If you want to check out my vlog, I should do that. But yeah, in that video you can see I kind of overreacted because I also got my Daith done at the same time, or the same day. So you're just a little more sensitive after that. But the Helix, it's just a pinch really, but I think they're so cute when you get like a few of them stacked, and they can just look adorable. But all I really remember from getting my Helix done is it's just a pinch, like I've said a few times already. But so after the Helix, I would probably rank my Tragus next. Not necessarily, this is still like the original jewelry if you're wondering, not because it hurt, because there wasn't a pinch with my Tragus, which was really weird to me. It's just very uncomfortable because there's a lot of pressure. I got my Tragus and Rook done on the same day, but yeah, it doesn't really hurt. I think these look really cute. I want to get it on my other side. It was just a bunch of pressure and it just felt uncomfortable to get done, but I love the Tragus. I love how they look. So next I would probably do my nostril. The only reason, and I just have the original jewelry in it, the only reason this one's higher up is just because it is a higher pinch, or a longer pinch I guess, and it just, I mean, it makes your eyes water. It's an uncomfortable and kind of painful one to get. It's not that painful, but it's like with the pinch and it being on your nose, it's just uncomfortable, but I really like how they look, in my opinion. After my nose, I'd probably rank my industrial, which is up here. This turtle did not come on this like arrow jewelry. These are both from Wish, if you were wondering. For all of my ear piercings, keep in mind I do not have any cartilage in my ear, which is the tissue that you get pierced. So how I feel pain for those are definitely gonna be different if you have cartilage. So it's just a disclaimer. For my industrial, it didn't really hurt getting done, which I know a lot of people probably, bless you. For me, it didn't really hurt, and the aftercare really isn't that bad. It's already healed, and I have only had it for like 5 months. Again, without the cartilage there, they're gonna heal faster. And so after industrial, or next to industrial, will probably be my septum. The only reason this one is up so high is because I've had my septum pierced 3 separate times, and after the first time, it just starts to hurt because you're going over scar tissue. First time getting it done, it would be closer to like the belly button because it doesn't hurt. But since this is my 3rd time and there's scar tissue, it just hurt. In my one video about getting my septum done, that was the 3rd time I've gotten it done. So you can see I kind of react differently because I didn't expect it to be much, and then it hurt. I like how it looks. A lot of people have their opinion about septums. Next up would probably be my Daith, which is one of my newer ones. I got it done with a horseshoe. This one, there was no like pinch, and that's why it doesn't hurt the most out of all that I've gotten, because it really was just a lot of pressure. It was definitely a weird feeling one, which you can kind of see in the video. I will have that video linked down below if you guys want to see that. But I didn't know how to react because it was such a weird one to get done because there was no pinch that you normally get, and then it was just a bunch of pressure. So basically, I loved the Daith, and I didn't get it for migraines or headaches. I actually got it because it represents anxiety, if you didn't know that. So that's why I got it. Don't know if it's really helped. Haven't had it long enough to figure that out. So my most painful one would have to be my Rook up here. This one, basically the difference between this one and like Daith is there is a pinch still, and it was a strong pinch. That's probably why I rank it higher. Most people do that backwards. They say Daith is more painful. Again, it's all on like your experience, but the Rook just hurt. It was uncomfortable. It was painful. Maybe it's because I got the Tragus before I got the Rook done on the same day. I don't know. It hurt. I love it. I think it looks so good up in there. It's healed so nicely. It hasn't caused me any problems, whereas my Tragus did. My Tragus caused me a few problems. So those are all of how my piercings rank up. Let me know if you guys would rank them differently and what that rank would be in the comments. But if you guys liked it, please give a thumbs up. If you want any more piercing videos, I think I'm gonna go in depth with each piercing and do like my personal experience with like aftercare and pain and all that stuff. So if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.